You are an interesting bird. I've never seen the bird that won't eat bread. Any bird. Look at me. Here. I want to show you something. And it's not that chicken. I'm gonna show you this. She's not eating bread, so forget that. You know, AUDEW. With all due respect, they sent me this cordless inflator. Preset. I'm not even gonna try to read that because it's not nice. One of the cool thing about it is it only takes 10 minutes where you get 10 minutes working time. They have some pretty cool stuff. This is a battery. I know. You can get this on Amazon. They sent it to me to share because they've just always sent me stuff. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. So I'm like, okay, send it. And I'll show it to everybody if they like it. If they like it. If they don't, they don't. I find it highly unlikely that it will pump up a car tire. Bicycle, maybe. Mountain bike. Maybe not a road bike. Basketball, I hope so. I'm reading, sorry. But it is RoHS compliant, whatever that means. So what I'm going to do is go get a basketball. We're going to try this. You know, we'll start with a basic unboxing. The box is made of cardboard. I know, that's ridiculous. Simply pull this tab. Watch how simply I did that. Okay, let's check it out. I have already taken it out and charged it. Oh, I need to do the Weather Channel words. When you say a wrong word, you say rather. I've already inflated it, charged it, rather. Here it is. I thought it came with 2 batteries. It does not. It has 1 battery. And it's not like a drill battery. This thing is light, like it's almost just an empty piece of plastic. You plug up your charger right there. Here's your charger to go into USB and then into that. And a nice bright blue light comes on right there, which is kind of neat because if you like plug it up in your kitchen just to check it out and check it the next morning, when you come back in the kitchen it's dark, there's this neat blue light. Of course, you know what that is. That screws on the end of it. And this I thought was the other battery. It is not. This is actually, you plug it up to your power outlet in your vehicle. And so that might pump up a car tire. I forgot about that. But the option we're looking for so far I haven't, maybe that's it, is this one. We're going to put this in here. This is pretty neat. It's just a one twist thing. You just seat it and it's got the little rubber Lewis and grommets in there. And you just twist it in its own. And that's screwed the little ball blower upper in there. And then the battery just hooks on like a battery, of course. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Oh, you gotta push it. Push it real good. I'm trying to get this protective cover off. Look at that yellow jacket. I can't get the protective cover off. So let's see if this fits. Here's a little air. It's been on the yard. I'm looking. There it is. Now you have to inflate 7 to 9 pounds. Made in China. Ew. Ew. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna lick it. Lick it real good. Then you gotta put it in there. And we only need 7 to 9 pounds. So let's watch. I just touched my screen. Turn it on. It should 0. I hear nothing. Oh. Okay. Look, Ma, no hands. So simply click on, click off. Holy smokes. That worked good. I like it. I can't believe it worked. So you just push the button. Okay, never mind. Turn your power on. Then push the button. Hold it down. Then let go. Then push the button. There's a lock. It's just in case. I guess when you put it like in your trunk or whatever. I got yellow jackets flying around me. So this is probably the end of this review. Thanks for watching this little portion. Let's go do something else. I can't stand it. There's got to be something in here with a flat, right? You better believe it. Let me find a place to put you so you can hang around. Okay, how's that? Are you comfortable? So I took the little ball inflator off. I put it on here. These you should inflate to 35 to 60. First I can take that little blue thing outside, push it, hold it, then when I let go it starts. Alright, I put 35 in it. That will suffice. Ooh, it's got a little light of flashness too. I have to admit, I like it. This is probably one. I've showed y'all several. Come on, I know you work. I've showed y'all several of these, but I'm thinking this one is my favorite. I'm going to actually throw it in my truck. You don't have to run that cord out. One thing is I don't want this big ugly box in my truck, so I'll just put all this stuff in a 1 gallon Ziploc bag and press on. I do like it. The link will be in the video description. I have no idea what this thing costs. But I do want to tell you, if you go to the link in Amazon that I provide, I do get a little portion of that back, a percentage. I don't know how much. So, it helps me out. So, even if you don't want that and you want to buy something on Amazon, go through one of my links. And just have a good day. And just remember, this is probably the most important part. It has preset whatever that word is, and you have 10 Mentus of power. But it is actually pretty good. I'm not making fun of AUDEW. It's from China, but I lived in Japan for 3 years. And when you try to write Japanese, whether hiragana or katakana, either one, all it takes is one little mix-up or a line on the wrong place, and then people are making fun of you too. So, man, we're gonna tell your mom about that. That's the same toad you keep finding every day?
Yeah, the third time. He won't go away. I just feel
put
like
him back over there so we don't run over him.
We should just keep him forever.
Well, we'll keep him. We're gonna keep him out in the yard. He's kind of cool. All right. What's the plan? All right, it's time for the great revealing. Then we've got to hang it to dry. Let everything run off of it. I'm not sure how long it has to hang. I'll just watch it and determine that. But I'm going to. I won't reach around the barrel. We were going to pick it up and move it, me and EA Jr., but it was too squishy, too slushy. So I'm going to have to scoop a bunch of it out, put it back in the buckets, because it is $68 a gallon or something like that. So I don't want to waste it, and you can use it over and over and over and over and over. So let's do that. Now, before we go any further, look, you can see the green sludge. That's the sludge if it had been really, really, really waterlogged. That all that sludge would have been on the bottom. So there aren't many points on here that had water in them. It's been over a month, and it's hard as a rock. This was hard as a rock when I found it. So if it was underwater for 160 years, I don't know how long it takes for something to petrify. I went to Six Flags once and I rode this ride that takes you straight up in the air, then leans you over forward and drops you straight down. I was petrified in a matter of seconds. So I'm going to pour a little bit of this over it and brush that stuff off with a little brush. It's really important that you use a PB squared, a plastic bristle brush. Like it's coming off. You know, I might could do this outside where you have a little more light, but maybe you can see okay. It's so hard. That is amazing. We'll take it out in the light in a minute where you can really see. I know it's not very easy to see right now. Oh, it looks so good. I've been so ready to get this thing out. I need to put a glove back on so I can flip it over. The stuff is non-toxic, but I think, you know, they want you to wear gloves so you're going to smell like molasses for a long time. Back on. And then rinse it with this stuff. I'll take it out and show it to you in just a second. It's slick. Where's my PV squared? Right there. I need a little more on it. I think we're close. We'll get ready to take it out. Okay, here's my situation. When you dry it says remove plastic to dry. Some people have wrapped everything up in plastic just to keep the moisture on it. I wanted to submerge it to make sure it got every little crooked nanny in there. Done. So important to dry slowly. Ideal drying conditions 50 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Relative humidity at 45 to 65. Artifacts should be dried in a room with very little air movement and no direct heat. Drying type. Well, okay, here's the situation. I don't know where I'm going to dry this. I've got another barn it can hang in. I could hang it in that chicken house, I guess. It's so big it doesn't retain a lot of heat. My small barn gets ridiculously hot. But the point is, you don't want it to all dry real fast and then, I guess, crack or anything like that. I don't think that will be a problem with this, since the wood is so hard to begin with. But I don't know. Let's get it outside and take a better look. I just realized something. I'm going to hang it up in here because it doesn't get real hot in here, especially if I leave the door open. And there's always little to no air movement in here. That might be an idea. First thing I want to do is wipe off any excess. Wow, it just disintegrated those last little few things on there. So I'll wipe off a little bit of the excess. And then we'll get its little resting spot and we'll let it hang for, I don't know how long you gotta let it hang. I guess till it's dry. See, everybody suggested using electrolysis, but had I used electrolysis, you can see some of the rust right there. It's like a layer of the barrel has come off. If you use electrolysis, sorry, I was talking to my son. If you use electrolysis, you end up with holes all in this thing. It's good for cannonballs. I don't find cannonballs though, and stuff that's just big hunks of metal that you're not trying to really preserve. But I will never ever find anything like this again, I'm sure. So I really want it to kind of hang in there with me. The green is the moisture it extracted from all its little crooked nannies. So and then we'll go hang it up in its spot. I need to get it out of the sun. It is kind of trying to dry right here, just the outer layer. You don't want that to happen. Wow, it's nasty down there. No, my first name ain't Baby. It's Janet. Miss Jackson. Okay, we'll go with that. Wow, the green stuff kind of wipes off like I don't know, like what? I can't think of something that is like that. Okay, let's go find it a spot. I'll wipe my finger off. Okay, there it is. It's a little warmer than 75, but I think it's going to be fine. My bride just showed up. Hey, darling.
Hey.
What do you think? It says the ideal drying conditions are, I'll read it again.
Can I touch or is that a bad idea?
You can touch it, it's a little slimy. It says 50 to 70 degrees. I'm changing my mind already.
50 to 70.
I know,
It's a lot warmer than that.
In here, I'm about to have a heat murmur. I'm so hot.
Yeah, it's warm.
Where should I put it?
70.
Alright, I may have to go in the house. Alright, let's look. This is what we decided to do. Bring it in here. I like the house to be a little cool. As a matter of fact, our thermostat, I got it set up on the wire right there. Our thermostat is on about 72 all the time. True, it gets a little chill. Right there is where I got a little close, that shininess. It's still got a little green sludge on it. I'm going to get some napkins and pick that stuff off gently. It's awesome, isn't it? Isn't that cool? I'm not sure how much more I need to mess with it. I don't know. But we'll let it sit here and dry a month, and then we'll come back and check it out. What's wrong with my flashlight? Oops. Sorry about that. I can't believe the trigger's still in there. Piece of it. So we're going to dry slowly now. It's still saturated. We got one more thing to do. I came to check our deer camera. Look at all the corn growing. That's neat, isn't it? And then my son came down and put some new corn out. This is not a hunting spot. It's just a looking spot. So let's check our camera and see. No way, did I leave that thing open? I sure did. I don't think I turned it on. It's real brilliant. Let me check it. Yeah, I forgot to turn the camera on. Forgot to even close the little door. So I guess that's it for this one. Thanks for watching my videos.